Hey all, Gwent, 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 mostly Gwent. Hope you still enjoy. Please like, comment, sub. Let's go. So, let's see if they're here. I would imagine they are, but what do we need? We got Ogre Oil, because they're trolls. Necrophage, Spectres, Insectoid, we do not, so let's go with that first. Okay. And then we'd want... You'd think we'd want to go with Blizzard, Thunderbolt for these. Yeah, okay. And as always, the most important one is Swallow, so always make sure you've got enough for Swallow. And then when we get the chance, we'll top up with the Superior Maribor, because it works so well with
much onion. Onion rotty must be.
what on earth? So stupid, so ridiculous. Anyway, we don't have the golden Oriole, so we'll go with this for a start. Yeah, Joe, Jesse, and whatever they're called. So that's a lot of bleeding. That's all good. Set them burning. Oh, I haven't used Petra yet, so I can't quite set them burning just yet. So, really good idea to try and get some extra damage on them other ways if we can. So let's go with Dancing Star. Yep, there we go. Burning damage, fire damage there. It can be a good idea to try and get the a few fast attacks on them if you've got a sword that's going to inflict bleeding or anything like that, because you know, the more hits you get with that, the better it'll be. Oh dear, I did a fair chunk of damage, so let's just make sure that we deal with that. We've got the slowdown from Blizzard, which is very powerful, obviously, and we can get a lot of fire damage from them there. So you can see you can just wear them down again. Just, I mean, not to mess around with the trolls on the deathmatch when there are 3 of them, so really I should be backing off and using my sort of more defensive abilities like Gwent if you are not confident taking them on. But we got Petri Filter on there, so we'll be burning them with Igni because of that. And the fire damage, the slowdown again from Superior Blizzard, just so powerful. And you can see that see how scared they were, obviously, you know, breaking wind as they go. But you get troll hides there, we've got a couple of cave troll livers, so again, Superior Blizzard, massively powerful. And just the thing that pushes delayed recovery over the edge is probably the most powerful ability in the game, in my opinion, is because it can do things like that and have your Superior Blizzard last the whole time. And unless you have a cutscene or dialogue, you can see that Superior Blizzard should have run out, but delayed recovery is keeping it active, which is why it's so amazing. So there you go, enhanced Ursine boots. So if you need to find this cave and you want to get those cave troll livers in particular, then you can get the enhanced Ursine scavenger hunt. So the scavenger hunt part 1 for Ursine, I believe it'd be. Excuse me. Because obviously the original Ursine quest is just Ursine scavenger hunt, and then the enhanced ones are from part 1. So, few enemies down there. Could be a bandit, could be wolves, probably wolves. But now we want to find the best way to be riding Roach and going to the next Gwent destination. So I'll just summon her in. Before I mount up, because you can't create alchemy creations whilst you are mounted, so we'll just see if that allows me to make anything, which it does. So we can get the Superior Cursed Oil now and the Enhanced Relict Oil, then possibly the Superior Relict Oil afterwards. So I think we've got everything for the Superior one as well, based on what it was showing me there. We had the Devourer's Blood because we needed it for the Superior Swallow, which is one of the most important things we've made so far with the delayed recovery build. So what else have we got here? So we just need the Arenia Eyes for the hybrid oils, which again we can get, and then we need a cockatrice stomach, but I'll leave making the draconid oils until you, because you get an extra one when you, basically you get an extra one when you do Eskel's, the quest to go and find Eskel in Kaer in that area. And so because you don't fight draconids very often, you might as well just save the cockatrice stomach, pick up the enhanced oil, the enhanced draconid oil that you get for like free that you collect at Eskel's camp, and then from there you will be able to let's just go and grab this over here, and then from there you can use the one cockatrice stomach to upgrade that enhanced draconid oil that you got for free and make the superior one. So cockatrice stomachs being a rare item, you can do that if you can live with just the regular draconid oil until you get to Kaer. That's an easy way of only needing one cockatrice stomach instead of one for the enhanced and then one for the superior. You pick up the enhanced one and then change it to the superior one with the one cockatrice stomach. Then again, if you do need a cockatrice stomach, you can get the one from fighting a cockatrice at the northeastern edge of, there's basically at the northeast of Novigrad. There is a level 20-ish cockatrice roam in that area, and you can definitely fight it once to get the cockatrice stomach. I believe it'll respawn if you fast travel about as well, so I think you can get a second one there as well if you really wanted. So go to Arenbjorn. If you're using the Northern Realms deck, then you want to be going to Arenbjorn as soon as possible, basically, because you buy the Tala card from here, which is an amazing second best spy card in the game. So that one's really good.
No.
Get rid of these numpties. Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, get lost.
And you're a
Muppets. Anyway,
you don't.
right, so love this guy. Unfortunately, depending on the question, he dies. There is a way to avoid it though, and I can't remember what it is. So I may have just messed it up by speaking to him now, but I honestly can't remember. But there is a way that you can get him. You can avoid having the conflict where he gets killed, but I can't remember which order you have to do everything in. I will have to refresh my memory at that at some point. So this guy has the Tala card. There it is. Amazing card if you're playing the Northern Realms deck. And also, you can play him, so that's cool. Right. Let's see what we got. Another Skellige player. Skellige deck can be pretty decent. Oh, I need something to transform those. Right, come on, Mysterious Elf. Give me Ursine or a Mardrome. Come on. No! That sucks. Okay. I might just actually change it to just have the one Commander's Horning, you know. Because I often find myself mulliganing them away and things. Interesting. Right, well, let's have a look anyway. Should still be able to win this pretty comfortably, because even though he's going to be using all of his monster cards here, I can replay everything with the burner and the decoy again, and I have Dandelion, so it's like, no, you're alright. Cheers though. Boom! Nope. The only problem is these three cards go from being utterly amazing to utterly pointless, which is the problem with playing a Mardrome deck, obviously. Okay. Ooh, a Singrim. Well, that's pretty brutal. Yeah, so these aren't really going to make much difference. I can just try and get as many cards as possible out of them whilst they've got the Singrim on the board, because I'll just replay the ones I want and then... Oh, actually, what would that... I can win this. That'd double that up, so that'd add 4. And then I can just play another one and win. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, we'll go for that. Cool. So they played a Singrim and both sets of their melee muster cards, so that's a lot of their power I've played already. And then I can just play these again. Again, force a fair few cards from their hand. should still have enough to win. I would hope. Ooh, it's going to be tricky if they've got the Havakar healers. That's going to be pretty tough. But I bring both of these back. Yeah, okay. I think we still win because they've only got one card for the last round. So yeah, and they have to play it now to win this round, and then I win anyway. So yes, nice sunshine. Well, so like whatever card they had left, it couldn't have been anything. Even if it had been like Ciri, if it had been like Geralt, then they'd have won that round, and then I would have either got these two back or one of them and the burner, which would have brought the other one back, and then I'd have been like this, and then you'd have lost anyway. So again, planning around the third round, and still able to win that, even though I got a nearly amazing draw but didn't get any Mardrons. So instead it was a, but I still managed to pull out the win with the you know, knowledge and tactics of the deck, so that's pretty good. So there's the inkeep. Don't think there's anything. I know that I could be thoroughly exploring all these buildings and looting and everything, but I'm trying to keep the flow of the playthrough going, especially because I know that we've had quite a few Gwent episodes, and I don't want the whole thing to be nothing but Gwent. I want to try and get the Gwent done so that we can get back to doing normal quests for those of you who are not Gwent obsessed like myself and some of the other commenters. So I know that some people really enjoy it, but I don't want the whole thing to be Gwent, obviously, so I'm trying to get it all out of the way as much as I enjoy it. I was going to say, I could have sworn there were other people to play here, so let's have a look. Does this guy play? Let's have a look. Yeah. Cool. Let's. Oh, I meant to take a commander's horn out. Yeah, because you only need like one and dandelion, I would say, probably. Better to have the Mardrone. It's like. Although, also, I don't feel like I've been out of luck too badly on the whole Mardrone aspect of things. That was the first one I can really remember. Oh, did I draw that? I could have mulliganed that because I had Ursine. That was a silly play. Never mind. Well, they played Villain Tretameth straight away, which is not great for them. This is not a great hand, but I'll have to make sure that I make good use of the Commander's Horn and Scorch. So now they've done that, that leaves me free to do this. Oh, interesting. So what do I want to play to win? Could just Scorch that, which would also allow me to make sure they can't bring it back, which is pretty good. What's that leader card? Is that the discard 2 to get 1? Yeah, that's a good leader card. Discard 2 to draw 1, so I suppose they could be using that. Because the choice is that I could Scorch this, and then yeah, then so these, I've only got the two normal cards, so this is going to be one where I want to be basically this is going to be one where I want to be saving these like so, and then scrapping. Let's have a look, let me think. Scrap that straight away. So now they don't get any advantage from their monster ability of keeping one card because they only had a hero, so they don't keep any of the, you know, regular cards on the field, so they don't get the advantage from that. They have to be playing things this round, and I can start with this. They no longer have Villain Tretameth because we just sent it back to the deck, so they don't have that anymore. It's not an option. So they'll either have to play a regular Scorch, or they'll have to use their leader ability to take it. Yeah, there you go. And if they're going to do it that way, then that means that they still have to play things this round, and as long as I don't play anything other than Ursine this round, I'll be able to bring all three of the Shield Maidens back, which is again the advantage of being able to use Ceres a little early, is because she forced that Scorch out of their hand, and now I can, in the last round, they'll keep one of these cards, so they'll either have 4 or 5 score, but then I'll bring back 2 of the Shield Maidens, and then I'll use Yen to bring back the last one. as late as possible. So unless they've got another Scorch, hopefully not speaking that into existence, but let's have a look. If they've got a Biting Frost, then they'd be completely screwed anyway, basically. So let's play that one first. We got Karen, they play it on the wrong row because they always do, and then we've got the leader card and one more card available, so let's bring this back first. Might as well save that Commander's Horn for last, because if by some miracle they did have another Scorch or whatever, or they used the leader ability to get villain... Oh, they couldn't use the leader ability because they only had one card left then, so they'd have to have used it before anyway, so yeah, that was pretty good too. Another interesting game. I really like the Skellige deck, it's really fun. This guy doesn't play, no. So you can get some pretty interesting stuff to loot around here in the Skellige, like the Quicksilver Solution, things of that nature. Anybody else to play around here? I don't think so. They all sort of meld into one in my mind, a lot of the random Skellige players. So I just run around like trying to figure out who's playing what. I just be like, you play? Nope. You play? Nope. Right, cool. Sorted. Few ruined things there. Look at that. Cool. You're busy. Well, yeah, actually, no, to be fair, she is busy. There's a goose. If you need feathers, you can ard geese for them. Always useful. You use those to make, I want to say it's Glyphs of Infusion. It's some of them. It's one of the basic glyphs. It's either the glyph for the runes, or the glyph for the glyph for the sword runes, or the glyph for the lesser glyph for making like glyphs of Gwent and things like that. One of those needs feathers, and a good source of them is to add things like geese. Arenaria, always useful. Redanian Herbals, one of the ones that you would normally be coveting to make the white gold, but I just bought a lot of the alchemy things directly in Tucson, which is another one of the advantages of going there, so that's great. Don't think we've got any more Gwent players around here. Doesn't seem like it anyway, unless I was to meditate and see if somebody magically appeared, which does happen on occasion, but it tends to be the innkeepers more than like random people. The random people are usually there the whole time, and it'll be people like the armourers, the innkeeps, and the other ones who will be. I'm not doing any of the fist fighting. Nope, not bothering with that. Right, what's up this way? I honestly can't remember. Let us consult our map and see. Nothing major. Don't recall there being any other places of power. This notice board is guarded by some enemies and stuff. There's quite a few things. There's some harpies and a giant, and I don't think I need that marker for any of the I don't need that marker for any of the actual places of power anyway, so just going to fast travel, and I'll fast travel across to either take on the giant and then get the place of power there, or I could go to Larvik and get the notice board there. Again, I don't think there's a place of power on this island from what I remember. We've already got the one on Ingvar's Fang, which is fine. There are people to play though. There are people to play on Gwent on that island. There are probably people to play in Cairtrold Harbour, and I need to beat Crach and Shuster for their Gwent cards for that place. A few people to play on Skellige as well. I think what I'll do first is I'll go to Uriala and play the couple of people there. And the reason I do that is because from the random people, there's still a chance. Well, one of the cards that I will still get from the random pool is the random pool of cards is Villain Tretameth, which I want to add to my deck. So if I remember, when this is finished loading, I will also remove a Commander's Horn from my deck and see how that goes. I don't really think I need both. So in fact, if you wanted to, keep the deck even lighter, you could take out another Mardrome. I know I mentioned that at one point also, but you know, I don't mind the balance of having 3 Mardrome cards too much. Of course, I've just jinxed myself now, so now I'm absolutely guaranteed to get like 3 Mardromes and none of the transformative cards, but whatever. Oh, I already played these guys. Oh well, that was a waste of a trip. No, never mind. I must have, yeah, I must have done this. Of course, I did this before I had the Skellige deck. Well, that was a waste of time. If I remember, I'll just cut that out. I probably won't remember. And at least I was commentating over the whole thing, so let's go and deal with Crach first. Because you play Crach, you get a card from him. I think you get Draug or Imlerith. One of them. I think you get Draug or Imlerith. It's one of the 10 strength hero cards, I want to say, for the monster deck. And then Shuster actually gives you Yavin, which is the Agile 6 strength card, one of the Agile 6 strength cards from the Skellige deck. Pretty sure he gives you Yavin, because I remember I did a Skellige deck playthrough and I was like, right, I really want these cards, and one of them is you have to get Yavin from him, and it's obviously you have to have played virtually everybody else first, which is annoying. Ermion, then beat, you know, you have to beat an Ermion, then beat Crach, and then you can play Shuster after that, I think. So yeah. Right, have I played these people already? I may have done, because I've played some of the other Skellige people, but I cannot remember, so let's have a look. It's really annoying how you can't talk to these people apart from at certain times. Like, really annoying. It's so stupid. Right.
Wonder if he's as strong as he looks.
Why are you being such a pain, people?
Mind your manners.
Well, you mind your manners and play the goddamn Gwent.
Interesting.
Right. Yeah, okay, so I've not played them yet. Cool. These are the people that you can buy the Undvik armors from as well. Some very strong resistances on the heavy armor, so that's really good. Right, what have we got? We've got all 3 of those as type bond, that's really good. We've got a Mardrome, able to transform one of them. We've got a Decoy and Yennefer. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. There's the Yavin for him. I will play these first of all. It's quite difficult unless they've got, like, you know, the matching hero cards like Ciri and Geralt. Ciri and Geralt. It can be quite hard for them to overcome because there are no massively powerful combinations. Skellige tells more about being sort of balanced overall, which is still pretty decent, but you know. Alright, fair enough. Well, that was easy. This also sets me up very well for the next round. My turn. I don't want to do anything really. Oh no, because I want to play another one because I've got another card to come. Because I've got Yen, so I can play that back. So in fact, I can play 2 cards, which will mean that they'll have to play more cards. And at some point I can also decoy as well. So I might actually decoy this unless they scorch it right away. I'll probably decoy it and then to get them to play even more cards. They play Yavin back. Okay, that's cool. Play this. Very good. So you can play those again. Oh, nice. That was a complete waste, so they better have something that takes advantage of that. And that was in fact a complete waste because I can just pass and they'll win anyway. And they're like, oh no, they've won that round, oh no. Wouldn't it be a shame if I could, wouldn't it be a shame for them if they could, you know, get 2 cards back straight away like that and then muster up the rest of them. Ooh, Villain Tretameth, very nice. Cool, so that being the case, I'm actually going to, instead, because I would have been able to play both of these, I want to play the Shield Maiden, because when it's combined with the other 2 Shield Maidens, it's a lot more powerful like that. Unless they scorch the whole damn thing, right, fine. No way of bringing those back now, so I'll make sure that if they're last ones I have a car healer or any medic like that, they can't do anything with it. They have to pass, I have card advantage, and win like that. Nice. Interesting little end game there, actually. Can I speak to this guy yet? Yes, now I can speak to him. So I'm assuming I've not played him either, because it was a couple of episodes ago and a couple of days in real life that I'd, you know, done this bit. Right, what have we got? Decoy, Mardrome. Only got two Mardrome cards. Right, let's go with that. Okay, well that's alright, because we can play this and then use the leader ability on it, and then they are Northern Realms, so I'll be saving my decoy card in case they play a spy, or he plays a spy. So let's have a look at that. I'm gonna play Cirilla. Don't have anything to. So this is a bit like I have to decide whether or not I think it's likely that they've got a spy. Usually you can sort of err on the side of the AI will normally play their spies early, although some of the really good AI ones won't do that. So I'm gonna scrap this card anyway because I'd want to use the Berserker, the Mardrome on this one. So I can play that, and it's effectively the same thing because I want to be, you know, wasting all of these cards anyway. So now we get to the point where we have to commit to either using the decoy. If I use this and then decoy it back, then that's using another card, so I'll force them to use that. That'll be good, unless they had Villain Tretometh, so it wouldn't have been amazing. I'm going to assume they don't have a spy at this point, so that's great. That makes them use more cards, so I've got a 1 card advantage after they win this round. I can use my leader ability, and then I can set up for, you know, what I want to be available in the last round in terms of what I play that'll pull it back. So I could either play Ceres and have 2 of the Shield Maidens come back for that 3rd round, which would be 16, or I can play both of these and then see how we go with that. So they're going to pass there, so I might as well just start off with the Berserker and the Dandelion, I think, because they'll both come back. I'll win the round, they both come back, and then that's still fine for the last round, so see how we go. It's cool. Do you have a Scorch? Obviously even worse than a Scorch would be the Biting Frost. That would pretty much lose me this round, so you are still vulnerable with the Skellige. It's not as strong as the Northgard. Oh, that'd be a deck. Northgardian Realms, yeah. Nilfgaardian deck or the Northern Realms one, both of which are a little more powerful. But if things break right and they don't have the weather to deal with it and things, which they don't because they've got the one weather that I'm not using, they can find themselves in a severe bit of pain. Especially when you get Shield Maidens and they're all 13 strength because of the Mardrome. Oof! Wrecked. Yeah. Well, sucks to be you. Oh, they did have Deep Stroke, right, so yeah, some of the good AI ones will save it, so you imagine if they got a Scorch then, or a Biting Frost or something, so, interesting. They do sometimes save it, like some of the better AI players will save it for the end, so that's kind of cool. There you go. Alas, it did not save them still. What was the other card I got? I got Villavandrel. I think that's a fairly normal card, that's just like a 6th strength ranged card for the Skytail deck. Not even an agile one, just a ranged one. Alright card, but nothing special. And absolutely pointless for us because we're not using that deck. So now we can go and play Crach. Where are you, good sir? This is his room, I think. Yep, there he is. Cool.
Wanted to talk.
Yeah.
You have
Sorted. Let's play. Very cool. Right, what have we got? We got 2 Mardromes, only 1 card to transform it, one of which is that, so swap that out. Swap that out, that'll work. That'll work. Pretty good. Not a bad hand at all with those type bonds. Although again, monsters and decoys, not the best, because we don't really care about that. Just noticed that we've got Ceres as well, which is a ton of fun, because you can play all of these, then play them back with Burner, then Oh no, you don't even need to play them back with Verna, because you can play them all in round 1, graveyard them all, and then play them all again with Ceres, which is another extremely powerful way to play the Shield Maidens and Ceres. Yes, yes, very good. Boom! Well, you certainly did in fact lose that one fairly heavily. Right, so here I can just graveyard those so that Ceres plays them when she comes back. That's great. Still got the decoys, so I can play pretty much as I want at this turn. Play this whilst it's really low cost. Torrential Rain, that's fine because I'm not using that this turn anyway. Play the rest of them. Get them to use as many cards as possible. Play Torrential Rain into your own thing, yeah, okay, that's cool. That's fine. So again, I could either play Ceres and then graveyard everything back, revive everything back, depending on what I get, or I could just play Ceres in the last round, but past this one, play Ceres in the last round, and they pretty much not going to be able to win either way, because then I can medic all 3 of these back as well. So what's going to be better? Well, playing Ceres and the 3 Shield Maidens this round and then being able to play them all back again if I needed is the most powerful way of doing it on this occasion, so let's do that. Let's face it, unless they've got... In fact, even if they had Villain Treasure, they'd lose because they'd have to bite and frost and then there'd be nothing they can do, so... Yep, you lose. Valiant effort, a lot of decent cards, still gonna lose. I'm trying to think where you get the Leshen for the monster deck. I probably got it already. Yeah, so it was Draug. Can't remember for the life of me where you get Imlerith then. Ooh, Morana Runestone, that'd be pretty good actually. Early game, if you came here really. Obviously we don't care at the minute. So we're just going to steal the books from our close friend, because, you know, apparently that's what we're like. Hey, do you mind if I just rob your house and sell these books? No, no, cool. Great stuff. Alright, cool. Yeah, definitely don't need to fight Crach's guards in his own home just for another Dwarven Spirit when I have plenty already. That's cool. So another couple of people played there, that's great. Yeah, I win a unique card from Shuster. Juju Smith Shuster. So I could fast travel, but why break up the flow when it takes about as much time as it does to ride anyway, assuming Roach doesn't get herself stuck on the wall. Let's go indeed. I think that's everybody to play in the castle. You just got the 2 armourers and Crach himself. So Shuster is also in Care-Trolled, so that's cool. There is a Herbologist to play, and there is also the Inkeep, who, even though they're a video game NPC, I really like the Inkeep in Care-Trolled. I don't know why, he just seems like it's a cool fella and a cool inn. So, yeah. I have a strange affinity for him, I guess, but... pretty good. Right, so we ride down, we play Shuster. Barely. You can also play the Herbologist for a random card. Don't think the Herbologist is here until after the funeral to start off the Skellige quest, because he's in attendance at the funeral. But if you meditate to a sort of normal-ish time of the day, I'm pretty sure he's here to play the rest of the time. So let's see if he's here at 12 o'clock. He's here at exactly 12 o'clock. I didn't even know that, but it was quite cool that he just walks out of his hut to play me at Gwent. Hello! I wonder if he's got anything interesting. I've got most of it already, so he can't have anything that interesting, but... Journey to the End of the World. Joanna Pheromones. Cool. 13 hour an area, well. Don't mind if I do, seeing as though I was running short on those a little while back. Wow, so he has loads of stuff to buy, that's kind of good. So if you need stuff to buy, this is your guy. How interesting. Right, let's have a look. What was I actually missing? Cave Troll Liver, Renia Eye, cockatrice stomach, so I'm not missing any of the actual herbs, I don't think. You know, in terms of buying anything, I think we're good, because I bought these already. The albedo, yeah, bought those already. Drown of pheromones, only 15 toxicity. It's not a bad one for actually topping up delayed recovery as well, so that's cool. Haven't got Chortler yet. Right, and we still haven't got Necker hearts. Not fought many Neckers recently. That's cool. I think that's most of our alchemy stuff made, actually. Might be all of it, actually.
Let's play
Have
card.
I got all 8 superior bombs? I might have already. Because I bought most of the missing manuscripts and things from the perfumery merchant. Right, so don't have anything to transform. Aha, now we do. And that is a really, really strong combination, having those ones all together. Right, let's see what we've got here, see what we get. I like to play Mysterious Elf first, just see what we end up with. I mean, there, one of our Mahjong cards is going to be useless, so it doesn't really matter, but can see what they play. If they were to play something horrendously powerful now, then, you know, we could, you know, react to that and just sort of punt around, because I had a second Mahjong, so you can at least use it like that. But as it stands, I will instead be rezzing the Mahjong, transform Big Carl rather. Boom! Nice! Oh no, they scotched it, you son of a bitch. Okay. Want to see me do it again? Hello! That's quite funny. Well, getting all their countermeasures out of the way, which is cool. Also get them to play more cards by using that pointless Mahjong card now, which is great. Play Morvan, that's cool. Get rid of that Shield Maiden card so that Ceres will play all 3 of them in the 3rd round again. Still got their leader ability to use, which is effectively like a play of a card, so interesting one. So let me see, what else have we got? Yeah, I think I'll just pass there. And they don't have anything to res there, so that's cool. Oh no, they won! That sucks. But you don't have anything to bring back, which is not going to go well for you. Ah, you passed, I see. Cool, I will graciously just play all of my super powerful cards. Ha ha ha! It's not graceful at all, gracious at all. Smash him into the ground. I don't know why, but we like doing that, so yeah, I'll take my 162-0. Thank you very much. Right. Poor little herbalist. Thank you for selling me all those useful iron area. I will now smash you into the ground unreasonably with this ridiculous deck. How many cards of no renown are there? How many people of no renown are there? There can't be that many left, right? I thought I played most people now. Collect them all. Where are we at? Yeah. Oh right, yeah. The book's not in there, is it? Oh. The book's not there. The book is. Where is the book? Oh, it's that one. There's my Gwent book. New cards plays people of particular renown or skill 5. So I've still got quite a few people to play because there are more people to play than there are cards to win. But that means that I've been very unlucky with, well, pretty unlucky with Villain Trestameth in this playthrough. Because there's only 5 cards left to win, and so out of all the cards in that random pool, one of the last 5 is Villain Trestameth. I'm pretty sure I haven't missed it. in terms of not adding it to the deck, you know. Nope, because it would have been there because it's 7 strength, so a little bit unfortunate, let's be honest. Cool, right, so Mardromes, Transform, Ermion. Right, so I don't need either of those because I've got Ermion already. So just to go with those, we've got Ceres again, so play her to bait out early cards. Yeah, that's cool. If he's got the Cathacan, then I could scorch 10 points off his board straight away because those are both 5. Bye-bye! I'm going to double up, that's great, and get them to play more cards on top of that if they can. Perfectly happy to punt on this round. I've got Berna and Yen, so that's cool. There's their own Villain Meth, that's great. Okay, I'll play these, thank you. Right, can I win this round? No. Okay. Decoy that one back, that's fine. Although, does that mean that... Yeah, until they play that back, it'll mean that I can't muster it, which is kind of annoying, but... I mean, I can't use my graveyard ability because they'll muster all the vampires back, so kind of good play from them, that's cool. Well played. So play this, we will bring back this one, first of all. See if they've got a Scorch or anything else. Transform, back, nice. Yeah, and that's exactly what I was waiting for. Just in case. Ideally they would play the vampire card before I used my leader ability, but it doesn't look like they're going to do that, so let's have a look. I'll take Burner off the board, try and get him to play another card. Right, so the problem's going to be is when I have to use my leader ability and then they'll use their... if they save that vampire for last. There's 2 ways I can go about it, because I either need to... ideally I want to use my leader ability now, and then if they were to Scorch the Olaf card, I could bring it back with Burner. So I'm going to play it that way, because when I play Ceres I'm still going to win. So they play it, now the Ekamara brings back all the other vampires, so cool play by them. Cool story, bro. Very good. What's your last card? Because unless it's a Commander's Horn or Dandelion, I think we're okay. Yeah. Nice. And they'd already played Villain Tretameth, so unlikely that that was going to be a problem. Well, impossible, because they wouldn't have been able to bring it back. Right. Biting Frost, so still got that, so still no Vil.
Vagrant.
Right, cool. I think those are the only people to play here apart from Shuster. So I'll play him. Hey dude. Looks like the same character model as the bombed out armor, doesn't he? Pretty much is, I think. Anyway, whatever.
Any chance?
Let's go. Alright. Right, so, oh, powerful Northern Realms deck. He's got the last of the leader abilities, the one that you only get from, what's it called? High Stakes. So yeah, pretty good. What have we got? We've got no way of transforming that Mardrome, so the Young Berserker, so we'll get rid of that one there, that's cool. Play these first. Pretty decent chance if he's got such a strong deck that he might have they might have decoys, so play these first. This could be a difficult one because I haven't got a brilliant hand, I've just got a decent hand, so it'll depend on if they've got spies to play later. Yeah, that was nasty. But at least they're not able to scorch these 3, which will be my sort of large, high-scoring ones, so got that Scorch out of them early. Oh, damn man, it's pretty brutal. Alright. Well, 2 Scorches down, so I can play these with relative impunity. See what they end up playing here. Oh no, I forgot that was their leader ability. I knew they had that leader ability, but I forgot it was Scorch. I thought it was the double at one. That was stupid. The double at one's the other. Wow, that sucked. Yeah, I might lose this because I completely forgot how that ability worked. Damn, dude. That was a bit brutal. So, basically, if they score more than 18 on this second round, I lose anyway. So, that's pretty brutal. Oof. Wow, wrecked. Not lost the game for a while. But yeah, I mean, I registered that that was the ability, but then I totally forgot to even check or read what it was. So it's like, not great. Okay. Is that the one that they recalled from their hand then? Maybe. Let's see what they've got as their last one. Alright, okay. So I've got to play both of these, which is unfortunate, and then I only get 2 cards in the last one, whereas they get 4, so that sucks. Yep, very poor play from me. Yeah. It's the last card. Oh, are you serious? Oh, to be fair, I had more of the siege cards in my I had the 5 type 1 cards, and I could have pulled any like combination of the 2 siege ones or the 2 there's Yavin, yeah, or I could have pulled the 2 siege ones, which would have been what, 12, 24, or I could have pulled the I could have even pulled the 2 Shield Maidens, which would have been 16. So that was one of the lower combinations, lower scoring combinations I could have got. I don't want to take that quest because it's just like, I might take it. I'll speak to them, but
Listen.
Right, let's have a look.
Let me.
Right, so let's have a look.
I'll
I'll take the job, not bothered about that. Speak to this guy. Just get through the dialogue, blah 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 blah. Right, cool. Okie dokie. Right, so, isn't the other part of this quest speak to somebody who's here? Yeah, just might as well speak to them now. Yep, speak to her, there we go. Just get this out of the way whilst we do it. Cool. There we go. Okay. Right, and then the rest of it I don't want to do just yet, so I'll do that later. Right. What else do we want to do? I want to find who else there is to play. So who else have I not played? That person is not somebody you can play. So there must be people in Skellige to play. You know, when I was in Uriala, did I actually meditate and speak to the person in the inn? Oh, that's annoying. I might have to go back there and check because I cannot honestly remember. Anyone else to play? I feel like you can. Maybe can you play them? Maybe play the priestess in Larvik. Possibly. Can't remember. Right, let's find a fast travel first. Some more feathers whilst we're here. Okie dokie. Well, there are definitely people to play over here on Skellige, so I'll go and play the people in Skellige first. Which is cool. Alright, that's that one done. Thank you again for watching. As always, please like, comment and sub, and I'll see you all next time on the path.